Hey y'all, so here I go with a little story time, y'all. So around I'ma say May of last year, I started going on YouTube and tapping into the YouTube and listening to the people. Started, supporting this content creator. And, she ended up having this real big fallout with this singer from back in the day named Jaguar, right? So during the whole day debacle or whatever, shit looked bad. The lady didn't have nobody. You know what I'm saying? Nobody was really checking for her for real. She was trying to build herself back up and deal with the hurt and the rejection that she faced. So at this point, I am a subscriber of this lady who feels some type of way. I sent a couple of little super chats and shit. That's spam funding. You can go on YouTube and send a couple dollars to the content creator when they lie. So I sent a few super chats to the bitch. Time go by. I end up becoming a moderator. This thing called Get It Off Your Chest from another content creator on YouTube who I love. She was doing a thing called Get It Off Your Chest, where every Monday night, anything that was going on within that sector, people could come and talk and, argue. Just do what you do to get your shit off, right? So, remember the lady I told y'all about that cut her off or rejected her or whatever? Well, she came and some of her people that was rocking with her, who didn't necessarily get cut off, they came and they piled up on this lady. So I go up there in defense of this lady. Okay, so then when we get back to her chat, she goes live. I become moderator. I'm modding for her. Woo, wah, woo. All is well. All is good. Then there was a situation with some people, subscribers, at the Get It Off Your Chest. There was this whole race situation going on. So I got up and I said something about that, and the only reason I got up is because it was a man and a woman, and the way that YouTube works, people have selective outrage. And so me understanding that there is selective outrage, I went up there to try to kill some of the noise or whatever of what it could have been. Ended up getting into it with another. I ended up getting into it with the lady, and then we since dealt with our little situation though, but we ended up going at it or whatever. We make it back to the other content creators live, and they dealing with it, right? We dealing with the issue. In the midst of them dealing with the issue, I am made to look like I am being childish, or it was just like I was misunderstood. And so I left, gave my wrench up. That's a moderation. I resigned, gave it away, exited, went on my own channel. When I went to my own channel, there was automatically a lot of energy, and people that were saying, oh, she used you when the whole situation was, the only reason this lady felt some type of way is because she was using Jaguar to get the platform that we was all supporting. So the hypocrisy started way back then. So me personally, I didn't pay no attention. Didn't really speak on the lady much, because at that point it was just I refused to be a part of something with people that did not want to understand my perspective. And that's what it was. I had no malice or anything bad to say about the lady. Now, people in the chat, they felt ways about her because she was a heckler. She still is a heckler, or she tried to be. So of course there were people in my chat that felt they had to get their shit off, say what they had to say about her. That's a grown woman. I'm not going to stop you. But in terms of me, talking about her on my channel, it didn't really happen. that much. So I end up having to ignore that. I'm building my own little community of people. I have reoccurring subscribers. By this point, I got a panel. We're developing a character within our channel. And woo. So then, me and another content creator, we got it. Well, I ain't gonna say we got into it. Some shit popped off. I spoke on how I felt about it, and me and that content creator, we parted ways. So when we parted ways, the content creator that I told y'all about in the beginning, she just pops back up out of nowhere. And at this time, I'm thinking, okay, maybe, just maybe, she understands my perspective. Okay, maybe we can move past this. She went. So then, she goes as far as to call my damn phone, honey. And she didn't call my phone. I'm lying. She called me on Instagram. And, it was, oh, I think you're a nice girl. I really, don't have anything. Like, it was really, like, nice. It was positive. So I thought. So we ended things there. I asked her about some information on somebody, because at the time, me and the content creator that I said we parted ways, her people were, trying to, like, I don't know if they were trying to scare me or threaten me or what the situation was, but I was trying to, see what she knew, because according to what she was telling us subscribers, she was good at, figuring out people, and I just needed to get some legal shit rolling, because she was playing with my safety. But anyways, so she pops back up, whatever, we have that conversation. And I start going back over there. I'm a moderator. Woo. In the meantime, I still got my channel. I'm still, vibing with my people. I'm still building my community of people. And, we vibing. So then the situation arrives where a new content creator who was a part of that situation, she just does this live out of the blue, swinging at everybody. You know what I'm saying? From the sector that she was acquainted with. I went live. I said my piece. A few of my folks went live and said their piece. And yeah, that was that. So we all bonded over the fact that we had to get this lady together in a way, or we had to speak on this lady. So that's me thinking everything was cool. So in the midst of all of that, I do a live to kind of like pour my heart out, because I was tired of, her, that lady at the time, not the lady that we started out all following, but the new lady. So I did a live. OG Patrice comes up. OG Patrice is an OG in this YouTube thing. She's not a content creator. She is very well known. She's very popular. She's known as a lady of class, elegance. She carries herself with so much integrity. And the way that she presents herself, it makes you want to listen to what it is that she says. So she comes on. So she hits my panel, and she talks about what it was that we were talking about at first. And then she veers off into narcissism. And the whole caveat to that was, when we was all a part of that ladies platform, they brought somebody on that was like, I think he was a narcissist at one point, and he suffered with NPD, and he just did a little interview or whatever. And so she veered off into that, and she started to make statements about, like, it really wasn't statements, it was really like advice on how to handle certain people in certain situations. Well, that night, this lady is live on her platform, and it's just a lot of subliminals now. I don't see how you cool with me and you can be cool. First of all, you called me. So how am I cool with you? But anyways, she goes live. Okay, so fine. I'm going live too. Fuck you. And that's what I said in so many words. So then after that, there was this whole thing. She felt like that, me, that lady, OG Patrice, and another content creator was talking bad about her. So then, it's a lot of bullshit with this lady. So then, push forward, we get past, well, I ain't gonna say we got past it. I left the shit alone. We have this live with this content creator dude, and he wants to talk about the whole situation with the new content creator that went live and said, fuck everybody. So we're doing that. Me, Yolanda, and Miss Cat. We go up there. We, state our piece. I got a little rowdy because when I'm agitated, I get rowdy. I do. So I got a little rowdy with the lady. She never came up on panel while we was there. And, I left it like that. Fast forward a week later, I go back to Aaron's live. I DM'd him like when I seen that his live was going to happen based off his title, and I told him I don't want to talk about it. Like, I'm over it. It is what it is. I don't care. Which I didn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, at this point, I was tired of the on again, off again shit with this lady. I'm not fucking you. Why the fuck do I give a fuck how you feel? So I'm like, I don't care. So he goes live. He makes it known that he got my message. He makes it known that I don't want to talk about it. Then he calls her on the phone, or she called him. I don't really know who called who. But anyways, a conversation happens. They on the phone. She on the phone with him. He on the panel, right? They get into it. First, she starts off saying, I don't want to talk about her, but she called me a bitch. Oh, okay. Cool. Right? At that point, I had not called her out her name. I was very vague when I did go live after she tried to be subliminal. Failed. But anyways, at that point, I didn't never call her out her name. So for her to be like, I don't want to talk about that bitch, I was thrown off. I was like, oh, that's what you want. Right? Still not even mad. I ain't even sit up in my chair. You know what I'm saying? Because I fuck it. I told you I don't want to talk about it. So he tells her, she doesn't want to talk about it. Then she goes on and then just starts insulting me, saying that I look like a cyclops. She insulted my family. She called me dirty. A whole lot of stuff, that has since been debunked. So after that, in good content creator fashion, I go live to respond. And honestly, I think I was very generous in my response. I didn't really go to hell just yet. But I did respond nevertheless because I ain't no bitch. So then, after I respond or whatever, I start getting word that she's, making shorts or whatever. Now, by this point, she's completely blocked on everything. I could give a damn. I could give a fuck how this lady is doing. She don't matter to me at this point. So she's doing whatever she's doing on her channel. Words getting back to me. People are sending screenshots. I don't really care, but I'm gonna look at them because you sent them to my phone. And so after all that happens, basically it's like I was like, okay, fuck you then. Like, I don't give a fuck. So time goes past, and she starts this rumor up about me and a moderator that I had on my channel. And so I got tired, and I went live and basically put her in her motherfucking place. She ain't gonna admit that, but I put the bitch in her fucking place, right? Don't mention me, okay? Because at this point, I wasn't worried about this bitch. I don't give a fuck about this bitch. Mind you, this lady is trying to sue somebody that no one's ever seen. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the level of loony that this bitch was on. So it's like, for me to entertain you, it will make me crazy too. And I refuse to be crazy. So I'm literally paying this lady dust. And before the rumor shit, she is going as far as I'm going live vertically on YouTube. And she's screenshotting my shit. Like, I had on a hoodie that had like a little bit of toothpaste on the side. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, she just sat up there and told them people that I didn't brush my teeth and shit. Had toothpaste on my hoodie. And she screenshotted that, and I guess it was supposed to mean something, but she posted on her community wall. Didn't say shit. That was before the rumor ever got started. So by the time the rumor shit got started, it was like, okay, bitch, something is wrong with you. Like, I don't talk to you. I don't mention you. Like, I'm not even responding to you nitpicking. The bitch was nitpicking. So that's what led to me going live and saying what I say. So then after I went live, then later on at night, she goes live, and I get word that she keep dropping her link looking for me. Now in that live, I don't know whether she, falls asleep when she's watching shit, or if she just listens to whoever can report something to her faster. But in my live, I made it very clear that I was not coming back to her channel. So when I heard that she was dropping her link, I was like, this bitch is loony. Something ain't right. Anyway, she go live saying the same shit, regurgitating the same shit. And so I make a diss song. And honestly, like, ain't nobody sent me nothing else since that. So, that's the story of me being harassed by people that I try to help. The lesson in all of this is, when somebody shows you who they are, you believe them. Everybody is not lying about somebody. And older people, most of them have wisdom. If Jaguar Wright had the wisdom to get rid of that lady, that should have been an indication that she wasn't shit. And so, yeah, that's it. That's all. I hope y'all like this little story time. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to this channel for more story times just like this. All right, now.